still trail it here 3-1. Chris Davis will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run, that's it.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And in a two-run game right here, you don't want to walk a guy leading off an inning. You got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter's aboard to start the 6th. Danny Valencia will step in now, representing the potential tying run.
Keep in mind, he is the team leader in home runs, so if anyone's got a shot of getting one out of here, it's him.
And a ball, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Boy, that's just excellent concentration right there. You know, a lot of guys will try to put one eye on the bat and one eye on the ball, but he was determined to get that lead man, and a good throw gets it done.
Into the box now, Sam Valencia, as he'll take a look at ball 1. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Brett Laurie steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great out.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then leading off the inning, Rob Brantley, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
Here comes the 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Softly hit here down the line, but it'll be a foul ball. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. 3-2 now.
And down by 2, you better believe they'll take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base run.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4. Tyler Saladino will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Your attention.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from that, he was definitely a difference maker out there.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smart... It's time for baseball in the Bay Area as we welcome you to the O.co Coliseum in Oakland. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Steve, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road? Marwin Gonzalez is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base. Marcus Semien heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, shortstop.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Eric, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Cole on the move, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second,
Jake Marisnick will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Keller's a guy that will mostly call a great game. Although sometimes he gets some odd looks from pitchers, especially when they feel like they've spotted a great pitch.
Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
batting third.
George Springer gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
And he'll step on the bag himself. Tom Noonan will get his first shot here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Well, Matty just continues this string of his last 10 games where he's hitting over 300. He has those really nice games mixed in there.
A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. Gonzalez is up with it, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
First baseman, number 20.
Now to the plate, John Singleton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Luis Valbuena will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And he takes strike 2.
Yeah, and if you've got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also letter high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
That's a check.
Check
what do you
swing.
got?
The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count. Because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Epps backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Ken Hook will stand in, and as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against the southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. 1 left for Houston. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score.
Leading off for the Astros, second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Swing and a little tapper, but it's foul. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Mitchell-Tree has it in his tracks. 1 out. Max Stassi will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pretty
2
good
balls,
cut there,
1
but it's to
strike.
2-1 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Grounded to short. Franklin is right there, and a low throw to first that bounces as he can't hang on.
These are the tough ones for a first baseman. If this bounces a little sooner, it's not that tough of a scoop, but you see it short hop him and bounce right up toward his belt buckle. Not a safe spot. He can't dig it out.
Standing in now, Marcus Semien, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And this one gets away. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball.
Boy, and the defense has really let him down here in this inning. They've been hit with an error already. Now, a pass ball.